Right now, though, we have news from our nation's capital. You know, it's not uncommon for members of Congress to have their homes in their own district and in Washington, D.C. for work. But some say keeping up with the costs for both homes can be pricey, and a new reimbursement policy for House members will let them expense some lodging and food costs while they're on business in Washington.
But the new reimbursement program is facing criticism tonight. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joining us live from the U.S. Capitol with more on this policy. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. So this was first reported on by the Washington Post. This program was passed, or at least approved quietly, about 2 years ago. It aims to help House members kind of offset some of these costs of maintaining both homes in their home district and here in Washington, D.C. But some critics are concerned about this program. They're worried that it could be abused because it lacks transparency.
It's no secret our nation's capital is one of the most expensive areas to live in the U.S. Rent Cafe averages about $2,400 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in D.C. In part of a December 2022 report on modernizing Congress, it outlined concerns about financial barriers that keep people from running for Congress. The report states members get paid $174,000 a year, way above the median household income, but they also have to maintain two homes, one in their home district and one in Washington, D.C. The report states members haven't given themselves a raise since 2009 and suggested a reimbursement program as an alternative to raising their salaries. A recent Washington Post article revealed nearly $6 million from a new taxpayer-funded program reimbursed more than 300 House members that helps them cover the cost of some lodging and food while they are on official business in D.C. In a database from the Post, it shows Pennsylvania Rep. Glenn Thompson, chairman of the House Agriculture Committee, was reimbursed nearly $5,000. About a fourth of House members, like Representative Mike Kelly, did not file for any reimbursements. We asked him why.
I receive a salary, and we always ask people, you have to live within your means. And you got to be careful about that, because I know there's other people that say, no, we need to be supplemented for this. We need to be this is not a criticism of any other member of Congress. It's just part of who I've always been.
But there's a catch. This reimbursement program does not require proof of receipts. According to documents provided to us, the program's administrators did not require receipts for a few reasons. One, it would reduce the significant administrative burden on the administrative staff. And two, it would minimize any potential security risks and jeopardize personally identifiable information of members.
Just like most of us in our jobs, if we spend money that we're looking to be reimbursed for, we have to show a receipt to show that it's a legitimate expense. That's just common sense, and Congress ought to have that too.
Government accountability and ethics organizations believe a program like this should be more transparent.
I think the policy is a good one in the sense that we want regular Americans to be able to serve in Congress. You shouldn't have to be a millionaire or a billionaire to serve in Congress. I don't think that members of Congress should be attacked for taking money through this program, because we do want people who aren't wealthy to be able to take advantage of a program like this. But we also have said that adjustments are appropriate, would make the program better, and would create more trust with the American people.
Mike and Eva, this program does have some boundaries according to the Post. If members own a home in the area, they're not allowed to get repaid for principal or interest on their mortgages, and they can only get reimbursed for days that they are working here in Washington, D.C. or traveling to Washington, D.C. Rep. Thompson's office did send us a statement. They said in part that he is 100% compliant in following the House rules when it comes to reimburses for expenses incurred while conducting official business in Washington. Mike, Eva, back to you.